EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go here from Mile High. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run once more, that's Harvey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got a man! That's McMillan! That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Handoff now for Harvey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. To throw is Nix. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Moving outside the pocket, and that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
They'll take over first.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
Hey, check that.
In motion, Okonkwo.
Check the Eagles.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
19 Charger, 19, 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, Ward. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Third and long.
7-2. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick. Panther 11.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Cowboy, 19 sight, 18 Pioneer. Cup 19.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's taken in, it's R.J. Harvey. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3. Here's Nix to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Hey, shot, let's go. Pull left.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Xavier Woods there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Almost set. Right 44. Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Punch left. Almost set. Ready.
Harvey, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shanahan.
Again, it's Harvey. Good blocking, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Titans nothing. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Get it. Baby Lions. Go.
To throw is Ward. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Third down, 3 to go. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Ready? 18, 5 here. Mustang 19.
Now it's Ward. That's complete to DK. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
John Franklin Myers on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
70 range, 70 range. Come on, come on. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Off play action, it's Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. They send Ridley in motion. Throwing on third down, Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80!
Throwing, Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cougar Knights, Dragon 60. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
To the air again. Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Maverick, 60, get it! Viking 18! Broncos! 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Harvey. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the give, this is Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready.
Throwing. Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw is Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On the handoff, running left is Harvey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. Pull left. Hey, kill.
Throwing is Nix. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Third and a long way to go. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 5.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
On the 7-yard line.
Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go, here we go. Gotta be lying. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
On 1st and 10, Ward gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Number 86. He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on. Hey. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 80. 70 Lions. Go, Reed, go.
From the gun, here's Spears. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
In motion, Okonkwo. Ward now on 3rd down. Short one there to Okonkwo.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
70 Rangers, 70, 60 Vikings, 60 Mustang 19. Rig alert, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Here's Ward. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Ward. Out to his right, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
On the ready. Go. Come 19, 18. Rattler, 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer.
Out of the gun, Ward. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because it was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. 19. Gotta be lying.
Throwing is Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
18 Cardinal.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Big snap on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
The Broncos.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Here's Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground. This is Harvey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Broncos.
That's good for a Broncos.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's going to air this one out. And he will score. Taylor McMillan. Touchdown, Denver. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Broncos move out on top, 14-0.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. That's another quick 1st down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Tennessee.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here we go. Viking 18. Ready?
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Harvey. And he'll bring this to about the 25. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
A run with Harvey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Middle. Ready. 180.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's Harvey. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Toss, right side, that's Harvey. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
43-yard line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Nix. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
Ready. 180. Wait, hot.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Titans' 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7.
Hold on, set. Ready.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. 3rd down and 9.
Hold on, set. Hold on, ready.
Here's Nix to throw. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Motion.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Panther 60, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Cup 19. Warriors 70.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
3rd and a yard.
Ready. 19 charge.
They'll try and run here with Spears. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
7 Pirates. Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Vices, 60 Vices. Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. This one complete to Ridley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. First down for Tennessee.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. 18, run. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They send Ridley in motion. To throw on second down is Ward. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
Buffalo 18, 19 Lions.
Throwing again is Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Mustang 19.
They snap it to Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
He'll give it to Dobbins, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now it's Dobbins, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. On fourth down, here's Nix. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A run with Dobbins. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Pull left. Hold on, set. Ready. Right here, huh?
On the toss, they'll run. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hold on, set. Ready. Hey, kill.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Return.
They'll go right back to Algier. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Exiting the pocket right. He can't get away and he loses the football. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
On the ready.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go. 70, Denver Wolf. 18, Pioneer. 7 Tigers. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Out of the gun, Ward. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And the Broncos going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Almost set. Ready. 180. Behind.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this will wind up a win